this presentation, we will take an in-depth look at the Robert Sorby Sovereign Ultima Hollowing System, including all its accessories. Like all Robert Sorby products, it is proudly manufactured in Sheffield, England. Before working with any machinery, please make sure that all aspects of safety are covered. Always wear eye protection and a form of dust mask. Also ensure all loose clothing and hair is secure. Let us first look at the working parts of the Ultima. The head consists of a cutter, cutter cap and micro adjust wheel. Looking at this in more detail, you will notice that the cutter cap moves forwards and backwards. As we can see, this in turn controls the depth of cut that the cutter can produce. This action is fine-tuned by rotation of this micro adjust wheel. The shape of the cutter cap allows 1/3 of the fully round cutter to be exposed at any one time. This means that a cut can be produced anywhere from 10 o'clock to 2 o'clock. The easy clear design of the head and cutter cap ensures that the shavings travel out through the top thanks to the internal shaping of the throat. This keeps the head clear of shavings at all times, providing a consistent cut on each pass. As the cutter is round and only 1/3 is used, the retaining screw can be slackened and the cutter rotated twice to give a fresh cutting edge before it needs sharpening. The cutter can easily be sharpened as it is manufactured from high-speed steel. On the tool, we can use a diamond file or slipstone, or off the tool by using the optional cutter sharpening jig. To mount the cutter on the jig, firstly remove the cutter from the tool and mount upside down on the jig, holding in place with the screw provided. Now the cutter is fitted to the jig, it can be sharpened in several different ways. Using a diamond file or slipstone as before, but now the full 360 degrees of the cutter can easily be accessed. We can also sharpen it using a fine abrasive on the Robert Sorby Pro Edge or on a bench grinder. The Ultima comes complete with an articulated link which allows the head to be placed in a variety of positions. For inline hollowing, this link can be removed and the head fitted directly to the shaft. This gives the tool greater stability when producing straight-sided vases and boxes. The Ultima is available in two sizes, small and medium. The small Ultima is manufactured using a 1/2-inch diameter shaft and is capable of a maximum depth of 11 inches or 280 millimeters. The medium uses a 5/8 shaft and it can hollow to a maximum of 16 inches or 400 millimeters. They are available as a blade only or fitted to a Sovereign handle. We can see that the Sovereign handle allows the exposed shaft length to be adjusted as required. The Sovereign handle is extremely versatile and can be used to hold any round bar up to 5/8 diameter. It can hold spindle gauges, bowl gauges and hollowing tools, not just the Ultima. It is available in two lengths, 16-inch and 22-inch. It is manufactured from seamless steel tubing with a soft-X non-slip grip for comfort even over extended periods of use. The end caps are machined from high-grade aluminium or aluminum to create the right weight and balance. These steel inserts in the top cap ensure that the machine screws can be used time and time again. The locking screws have brass tips to ensure our tools are held in place without damaging them. A 5/8 diameter tool can be fitted directly into the head of the handle and locked into place with the screws. A 1/2-inch and 3/8 collet adapter are included so that tools of these sizes can be fitted easily and securely. Here we have fitted an optional side handle which gives extra grip and stability, particularly when deep hollowing. When using a large tool in the Sovereign, it is useful that we can add a counterweight into the bottom end cap to regain the balance of the handle. There are a number of optional accessories available for the Ultima. These include spare cutters and the cutter sharpening jig. Another accessory is the finishing head, which has a small internal shear scraper fitted. This head can be fitted in place of the hollowing cutter head when we require an even finer finish. This is available in both sizes. To produce a more severe back cut, an additional link can be added, available in small and medium. we are going to show how the Robert Sorby Sovereign Ultima Hollowing System can produce turned pieces such as these vases. Firstly, we will check that the depth of cut is appropriate to the type of wood being turned. This will vary whether the wood is wet or dry, and also if it is end grain like our piece here, or cut from a board such as a bowl blank which has both end and side grain. As we have done here, we recommend a fine cut to start with on all types of wood until some experience is gained. Adjusting the setting is done easily by slackening the locking screw and rotating the micro adjust wheel so that the required depth of cut is achieved, then lock into position with the screw. We have already mounted a piece of wood in our Patriot chuck, and the external vase shape has been turned using a bowl gouge in the Sovereign handle. To make it much easier, we have drilled a pilot hole to remove the slow moving centre core. Before turning the lathe on, we need to adjust the tool rest height so the cutter edge is on centre. Also, the lathe speed needs to be set appropriate to the size of wood as described in the instructions included with the Ultima. I am holding the handle close to the front so that it is locked into my body by my arm. This will provide extra stability and control. Approach the wood slowly and start to cut, moving from the centre out. As we can see, the easy clear head design of the Ultima ensures that the shavings are ejected out of the back of the head. Even the shavings from the last cut that remain in the head are ejected as soon as we start the next cut. We will continue to hollow, but make regular stops to clear shavings and check our progress. While the lathe is stopped, we will use this opportunity to use calipers to check the wall thickness. We can now see how the articulated head and link allow us to work inside the vase. This also clearly shows the cutter working. Once the hollowing is complete, sand, finish as required and proudly display your finished vase. This concludes our insight into the ease of use and operation of the Robert Sorby Sovereign Handle and Sovereign Ultima systems. Both these systems, along with all Robert Sorby products, are available from all main Robert Sorby dealers worldwide, a list of which can be found on our website. For more videos on a large selection of Robert Sorby products, go to our website and click on the Movie Clips link.